So my name's Alex Kelly. I'm the DMU women's lacrosse coach and I've been coaching them for 3 years now.
I'm Adam Basadi and I'm the first team coach at DMU Football Club.
My name is Emilie Fenton and I coach DMU basketball women's first team and men's second team and assistant coach men's first team.
I'm Jamie Hellis and I'm the head coach of DMU Futsal Club.
What's your biggest accomplishment while coaching your team?
So when I first came to the club hadn't actually won a game in 3 years, believe it or not. So my biggest accomplishment was getting us wins on the board to start off with my first season here. Continue to win with the team and the progress that all the girls have made. We have got girls going to the England Aspire camps, which is really good because that's run by England Lacrosse, and we've got girls setting up their own women's teams around the country too.
I'd probably say from last year, I was with the twos. We won the league unbeaten and won varsity, which was a big achievement for me. And then I'd say this year with the ones, probably getting to the semi-finals of the cup. I know DMU ones have not had great success in the past few years, and to come here and to kind of change that a little bit and to have some success is a good feeling and a big achievement for me.
If I start with women's first team, obviously the accolades of the champions is fantastic, but how much the players have grown on and off the court. Like, all the girls have really developed, one, the basketball skills and the togetherness as a team, but just as individuals, and as their coach, it's been a privilege to watch that and see them actually believe in themselves, both on and off the court. So, biggest accomplishments when coaching men's second team this season. Again, the team have been able to finish undefeated league champions and varsity champions, same as the women's first team, but they've also been able to secure S&C Team of the Year, and that's solely down to the hard work of the players and the effort that they've put in to make sure that they're committed to their personal development.
In a very fortunate position where there's been a few. To get promoted to Tier 1 for the first time was really amazing, totally deserved by the team and really pleased to be here. To have won back-to-back conference cups was really impressive as well. Don't think there's many teams that get to do that. And we had a perfect season in 2023-24. So 16 games, 16 wins. Yeah, really exciting.
Where did your inspiration for coaching come from?
I wouldn't say from one specific place. I've been very fortunate to work with a number of high-level coaches, play with a number of high-level players that were really experienced, really knowledgeable, really passionate, and I think that really put a fire in me, really.
I think I've just kind of always wanted to do it, to be honest, not necessarily coaching, but leading in football. So, I guess that just turned out into me being a coach.
I think for me, my inspiration for coaching actually came from my mum. She's a teacher and she's a fantastic teacher, and I think the way she has such a positive impact on the students that she teaches, I wanted to have that feeling in something, and basketball is the sport that I love.
I actually started playing lacrosse here at De Montfort when I was 18, many years ago. And I was coached here. I went to Trent and I was coached there, and I felt like I had to give back a little as well, because I've been coached by so many good people that I wanted to then help progress the next lot of lacrosse players. So that's a lot of my inspiration.
What makes you and your team so unique?
I think the bond that's created between our team, between the players, because we do a lot of things outside of football. So whether it's going for meals or spending days together, and a lot of these players are friends outside of here. So yeah, I think our togetherness and our cohesion as a squad is definitely unique.
I love the fact that I'm a bit of an alumni coming back to my old kind of playing ground, and now I'm coaching the next lot of people, when I literally can say I was once in your shoes coming to play lacrosse for the first time. I really do mean it. In terms of the team, the resilience, the passion they have for the sport is something that really sets them apart.
I'd say what makes women's first team and men's second team basketball at De Montfort University unique is that we're different, and by different I mean we've got that dog mentality, and that is in everything that we do.
I'd say just a mix of players, mix of people, different backgrounds, different experiences. Ultimately, it leads to a really interesting team where there's different skills that people can bring to the table, different knowledges, different types of enjoyment. I'd say that's what makes us unique at the club.
What is the most rewarding part of coaching?
So one of the most rewarding parts of coaching basketball, but especially in a university setting, is watching the players come in maybe in their first season, and then by the time they're leaving, they are so much more confident, and you've got such a good working relationship with them that they open up to you about anything and everything, and you are family, because a lot of students are away from home.
I'd say it's when you have maybe faith in a player and maybe they don't have as much faith in themselves, and they play or you play them, and then they end up doing really well or scoring or getting an assist or having a good game. I think that's really rewarding, because you can see it kind of on their faces after the game and the way that they are. Seeing a player happy from a decision that kind of you made is really rewarding.
I'd say there's two things. The first one is watching new players come into the club, really catch the bug and fall in love with the game. And then the second thing for me would be watching people just develop as players, develop as people, and then go on and achieve other things once they leave the university.
It's definitely the girls. Seeing them progress as people as well as sporting professionals, I suppose. It's such a good thing to see them progress, to see them develop in the sport, but to see their leadership skills grow, to see their resilience grow, and just to see how far they go in 3 years is actually really incredible.
Can you share a memorable story about a player's journey in your team?
So Hannah Lyons joined us in our first year when I was in my first year, captain the side in her second, and now is the chairwoman. She's one of the girls who went to the England Aspire camps run by England Lacrosse, which was absolutely awesome. She's our top goal scorer as well with 12 goals. Lily Barton, who is our goalkeeper, has set up Leicester City Women, which has been absolutely fantastic. There's girls that have played here and have gone on to play at club level as well.
I think first story from me would have to be Christos Kitsu. Came to the university from Cyprus, played his 3 years here in the Bucks team, and then has gone on and played for his national team, which is just an incredible achievement. I'm really proud personally. I think that the club as a whole is really proud that we were able to be a part of that journey in a small way. And then second, I'd say Joe Poole. Came to the club as somebody who'd never heard of the game futsal, to be honest. Was part of that first committee after COVID. Got injured in his second year playing, despite being a really, really high level player. Got involved in the coaching, was chair of the club, and is now a big part of, I would say, futsal in Leicestershire as a whole, both as a coach and an administrator and just a personality to have around.
I'd say, my skipper, captain, Josh McKinley. I think he was with me last year with the twos, but prior to that was in the threes, I think. And I brought him up to the twos, and I don't think he had as much belief in himself. Ended up being second top goal scorer last year, and then I brought him up to the ones, and then I think again kind of had that doubt in himself that maybe he shouldn't be in the ones, but has been in the ones and has been scoring and performing, and is a real leader in the team. So for him, I think it's a really good journey that he's kind of come on and started, and to see where he is now is really rewarding for me.
One player from men's second team that I think, because it's a current situation that I'm remembering, is Idris. The thing that's most memorable is the Driss came in a boy and he's graduating a man. And for the past 2 seasons, Driss has been the captain of men's second team. Driss is such a good guy, and both on and off the court, he has developed so much. His on-court stuff, he is a beast, and his hard work has really shown, both in team training, outside of team training, S&C, but then off the court, he is working towards a first and being able to balance his course, but also being captain as well. And for me, I couldn't have chosen a better Robin to my Batman. If I look to women's first team, I've got stories about all players, but the one that's jumping out to me has to be Annette. And Annette would say this herself, didn't really like necessarily doing that extra hard work, but from the first time I saw her in off-season to now, she is a completely different player. she's getting her 5Ks in nice and quick. She's actually enjoying it and she tells me she enjoys it. And the way Annette's developed on the court, she listens to the feedback, she goes and develops, and she always does this thing when she's on the court and maybe she's shot, she like looks over and I'm like, well done, Annette. Or I'm like, run back, Annette. So yeah, Annette, I know you're going to be laughing at this, but yeah, I'm very proud of you.